14 Best Nick Cave Quotes. Without music, life would be a mistake. Friedrich Nietzsche, Nick Cave and Bad Seeds, Wild God. Nicholas Edward Cave A.O., born 22nd September 1957, is an Australian singer, songwriter, author, screenwriter, composer and occasional actor. Known for his baritone voice and for fronting the rock band Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, Cave's music is generally characterized by emotional intensity, a wide variety of influences and lyrical obsessions with death, religion, love, and violence. Source: Wikipedia. 14 Best Nick Cave Quotes. Music, Love and Poetry. 1. When, said the moon to the stars in the sky. Soon, said the wind that followed them all. Who, said the cloud that started to cry. Me, said the rider as dry as a bone. How, said the sun that melted the ground. And why, said the river that refused to run. And where, said the thunder without a sound. Here, said the rider and took up his gun. No, said the stars to the moon in the sky. No, said the trees that started to moan. No, said the dust that blunted its eyes. Yes, said the rider as white as a bone. No, said the moon that rose from his sleep. No, said the cry of the dying sun. No, said the planet as it started to weep. Yes, said the rider, and laid down his gun. 2. Music is storming, driving, relentless, devotional, slinky, subtle, heartbreakingly beautiful sounds that, lyrically, switch from the cynical to the sanguine, the defeated to the defiant, dealing in love, war, beauty, children, romance, rejection, pethidine, poetry, panties, God, Auden, Johnny Cash, cold potatoes, too much money, not enough money, writer's block, flowers, animals, and more flowers. But maybe I'm projecting here. Let Love In, 2011, Remastered Edition. Nick Cave. 3. All of our days are numbered. We cannot afford to be idle. To act on a bad idea is better than to not act at all, because the worth of the idea never becomes apparent until you do it. Sometimes this idea can be the smallest thing in the world, a little flame that you hunch over, and cup with your hand and pray will not be extinguished by all the storm that howls about it. If you can hold on to that flame, great things can be constructed around it that are massive and powerful and world-changing, all held up by the tiniest of ideas. 4. It's a wonderful life if you can find it. 5. Inspiration is a word used by people who aren't really doing anything. 6. If you got a trumpet, get on your feet, brother, and blow it. 7. I don't particularly believe all love is doomed, but I guess one is usually kind of suffering from some aborted love affair or association rather than being at the peak of one. I think it is fairly obvious that a lot more suffering goes on in the name of love than the little happiness you can squeeze out of it. 8. I've always had an obligation to creation above all. 9. And she moves among the sparrows, and she floats upon the breeze. She moves among the flowers. She moves something deep inside of me. 10. I was about 12 years old, and I was sitting watching the television, and it was some kind of talent show, you know. And on marches this monkey, this ape, in a pair of red checked trousers with a little matching jacket holding a ukulele, and it started jigging around playing it, and it was looking straight into the camera, straight at me, and I remember thinking, that's it, that'll be me, you know, that'll be me. 11. And I wish that I was made of stone, so that I would not have to see, a beauty impossible to define, a beauty impossible to believe, a beauty impossible to endure. The blood imparted in little sips, the smell of you still on my hands as I bring the cup up to my lips. 12. You've got to understand your limitations. It's your limitations that make you the wonderful disaster you most probably are. 13. Stars have their moments, then they die. 14. And I kissed away 1,000 tears, my lady of the various sorrows. Some begged, some borrowed, some stolen. Some kept safe for tomorrow, some kept safe for tomorrow, some kept safe for tomorrow. Dig, Lazarus, dig! Nick Cave.